Okay.
Tim, can you give me a bit
We'll just let the gentleman get through. Watch yourself.
Sorry, that's all I got.
Wide load. I gotta get closer for my mic. I can't.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys tell me when you're ready.
Yeah, if we can get you a bit closer here.
Okay.
Just so that into the mic.
Okay. Alrighty. So we're here today outside the Golden Crown Hotel at 116 West Hastings Street. We've been watching this hotel for a while. In point of fact, we've been watching this hotel since approximately mid-February 2007 when they first announced plans to vacate, empty the hotel, and to make it available to either Olympic visitors or people seeking employment regarding the Olympics. As of last couple of weeks, we've been getting messages from tenants that they're being told they have to leave the hotel. Yesterday, tenants from this hotel came in to tell us that they were told by the owners of the hotel that they had to be out as early as today. These evictions are completely and utterly illegal. These evictions are, there's no permits on this building. The city has not sent permits. In fact, the city, through Barb Windsor's office, the city chief license inspector has informed the hotel that the evictions are illegal. We're calling, DERA is calling on the provincial government, on the city, on all those folks who brought us the Olympics in the first place to stand up and stop the eviction of these folks. At this point, they're being told they need to be out by the end of September. They're being asked to sign early end of tenancy agreements. These agreements are bullshit. These people have a right to be here. There's no reason for these people to be moved out of this hotel. They're protected under the single room accommodation bylaw, and they're protected under the Residential Tenancy Act. And we want everybody to stand up and stop this from happening. We've seen it happen far too often in the downtown east side where people are quietly moved out of a hotel. We're real cognizant of what's across the street here, of the gentrification of the neighborhood, and we see this as nothing else than social cleansing in preparation for the Olympics. We want it to stop. We're asking, as I said, the provincial government, Jenny Kwan's office has been made aware of this, Shane Simpson's office has been made aware of this. Of course, we have Ellen's come down to speak today. I appreciate that. So all of City Council is aware of this, and the time to do something is now. It's a demand we're making. We're not prepared to see the people in this hotel thrown out onto the street. It's September. Even if he were to get permits from the city, he would be in a legal position under the archaic tenancy laws of the city and province to throw these people out in the winter onto the street. Homelessness causes people to die, and we're not prepared to stand by while we're about to host the world and have our brothers and sisters thrown out on the street. That's what DERA has to say. We're demanding that this not go ahead, and we're willing to stand up and do what is necessary, whatever is necessary, to keep these people safe and secure in their homes. That's what I have to say. I'll take any questions.
We saw a copy of the letter. The guy there, it didn't have an actual specific date for them to leave, and it also said that they would have first crack at the rooms at the same rate when they come back.
You know,
can you just explain that?
Yeah,
you said they've been told to get out by September.
I will. The tenants yesterday were told individually by staff at the hotel they had to be out as early as today. There's also a letter going around where tenants are being asked to sign to say they'll leave at some point near the end of September. Neither of these, notice this is supposed to be good luck, by the way, so I'm hoping the fact that a bird should shoot on me is good luck.
More coming.
Nope.
Oh no.
I don't need that much good luck. The SRA bylaw allows these people to have protection under a legal eviction where they would have first right back to these rooms. You'll know that in the Hermitage Hotel was built in Vancouver. We were assured by Cope at the time, frankly, Jim Green, that we didn't have to worry about the people because they'd have first crack. Those people left that building, wandered off, and nobody knows where they went to. Thank you. We are not in a situation here where these people are being legally evicted. This is not a legal eviction. We don't want these people, and we're passing out, we're going to attempt to go in the hotel at the end of this. We don't want these people to sign anything that even resembles an early end of tenancy. It's BS, they don't have to sign it, and they have nowhere to go. We have no assurances from this landlord that he intends to renovate these rooms for the very people that he's left living in such squalor for so long, and we don't trust his intentions. To begin with, he has to have a legal eviction. He doesn't have that.
Do you have a copy of like another document or something?
We have
just for a sec, as I say, the letter he showed us doesn't say they're evicted. It says we've been asked to kind of take care of rats and cockroaches.
I know exactly. You're referring to a letter that's dated August 24th that I received yesterday from Barb Windsor, the city chief license inspector. We were not aware that the landlord had given that notice out until I received it from the city yesterday. I asked the city, having received that, whether there were any orders in this hotel from the city, because I know the inspector is down routinely, in fact he was down yesterday, for them to do anything in the hotel. There are no orders from the city of Vancouver for anything to happen in this hotel. I understand that the city, understanding that he was perhaps planning to dump his tenants, had asked that he come in for a meeting to discuss anything he might want to do in the hotel that would require a permit. Again, he's not in a legal position to evict any of his tenants unless he at least has those permits. He has not done so. I last spoke to Barb Windsor yesterday. So the answer to that letter concerns me, because it makes a case that somehow he's sympathetic to his tenants about the rats in the hotel, about bed bugs in the hotel. We're certainly all for him doing what he has an obligation, a legal obligation to do in this hotel to make sure it's pest-free. He can accomplish that, as all kinds of housing providers do down here, by simply doing what he has to do. He seems to be trying to use that, an innuendo that somehow the city of Vancouver has ordered him to do this. Again, I'm always suspicious of the city of Vancouver, and I'll say that even while I'm standing here, but I do know from Barb Windsor that no orders have been given to this hotel to do anything. This man is simply throwing his people out the street.
But as I say, just the letter itself doesn't actually name a particular date.
No, it doesn't.
And it promises the tenants that they can come back at the. So I'm just wondering. I just want to be clear that are we talking about your suspicions about what he's trying to do?
No, we're talking about a meeting that the owner had with the city of Vancouver on February 15, 2007, where he spoke about wanting to empty this hotel for Olympic evictions. Wendy here from the Carnegie can speak to comments that the owner has made in the past in front of press about his intentions to empty this hotel and make it available to Olympic visitors. We are still getting the same message, and we have no reason to believe we'd have to be incredibly naive that this man wants to empty this hotel so that he can provide better housing for the existing tenants. Remember, this guy has told people in this hotel they have to leave by today, despite what he's got written down, even though he just collected their rent checks for the month of September. That's what's happening. Any other questions before I turn it over?